Okay, good morning, Newcastle. And during the power outage, we lost a degree down to 31. And I apologize for that problem beyond our control here. And but everything's back, and we're well, and we'll share that with our other folks once we get up and running. So let's get back to where we were. The 1 in 5, and I'll reiterate that again before we had the outage. Basically, it's 5 to 1, and what's happening is this: for every 5,000 hospitalized, 1,000 go to intensive care. Now, it's interesting, and I want to say hello to Mark. Thank you for watching. And it's interesting to set this in and find out what the ages are. That seems to be something that they don't want to talk about. And quite frankly, the press releases that are coming, Republican or Democrat, have to stop spinning and putting down the facts, or a little more in-depth reporting. That very, very important. Now, as I was saying, we're going to have Newcastle basketball starting at 3:30. The 9th grade plays, the junior varsity and the varsity. So make sure you tune in to Nctv45. Support our sponsors. We really, really appreciate it. And they do too. You know, this next story, back in time, my mother said, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it. One of the things that she also said was, there's time to drop an issue, to stop continuing and continuing and continuing to bring up something that might not feel good to somebody else. Apparently, nobody ever told Secretary of State Kathy Brokaw, and I apologize for the name, because she put out a memo concerning the election, and I'm not going to go through it. All I'm going to say is state law requires the legislature to pass things. This became a little questionable. Let's move on. It's old news. There's no reason to continue. FWGS.com. Fine Wine and Good Spirits.com. They are, and they have an interesting little thing going on where they have offers wine mystery boxes available for purchase through the 27th. Customers have the option of 2, 4, 6 bottles of wine. These mystery boxes feature an assortment of red, white, and rosé wines for order through FWGS.com. And that sounds like it'll be fun. Now, when you go there, you must be an adult over 21 years of age. And I guess what they'll do is when you get to the site and you're asked to provide information. So there you go. Chapter 102 electronic permit system to be released Monday. The Pennsylvania State Department of Environmental Protection is finalizing the development and testing of electronic permitting, e-permitting system for Chapter 102 permits for stormwater discharge associated with construction activities. The initial release of the Chapter 102 e-permit will occur Monday, the 25th, 2021. The system is accessed through DEP Greenport. So for those of you that have that going on. The Wolf administration, they're highlighting, as they call it, revolutionary PPE shield that protects against COVID-19. This is interesting. The Department of Economic Development and Community Affairs, Secretary Dennis Devon, Emergency Management, and Deputy Director Jeff Thomas highlighted the REMA Shield Incorporated, an Exton-based utilizing revolutionary technology to combat the spread of COVID-19 in the Commonwealth. Pennsylvania businesses like the REM Shield are using their skills and knowledge and experience to benefit all with and without their efforts to make the road to recovery to be much shorter. Says Secretary Dev. We thank them for their work and remain steadfast in our commitment to support businesses, communities across the Commonwealth. So a revolutionary shield to protect you, that's interesting. Now, this Pennsylvania Council of Arts increase investment in BIPOC. I love when they give all these things, like we know what BIPOC is, and the rural communities to support the Commonwealth's creative sector. Now, here's what BIPOC means: Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Rural communities accessing support for critical community services and development efforts. The strategy applies to the PCA, General Operating Support and Funding Stream, known as Arts Organization and Art Programs, which last year supported more than 300 art organizations statewide and result in increases of 73% of organizations in the funding category. So that's out there. Let's go to sports and check out the action that we have, as I put that there, from last night. Now, Notre Dame has been placed on probation for 1 year for a violation in recruiting. The Lakers topped the Bucks 113-106. And in men's college basketball, as we get there, slow but sure, but Indiana, they topped Iowa 81-69, and Iowa was number 4, and they beat Iowa at Iowa. UCLA topped Cal 61-57. Now, elsewhere, it was Penn State beating Rutgers 75-67. So that kind of interesting. And local interest, anything else we got there? Not at all. So let's take a gander and see what's going on with the Cedar Sports Corner. And I remind you, we have high school basketball tonight. We'll be right back.
Buongiorno! Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try right.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And college basketball in full swing, so let's get right to it. If you're going to have lunch today, head over to Cedars, because at 12 o'clock on ESPN3, it's Wright State taking on Indiana University, Purdue University, and that'll be on ESPN3. Now, St. Francis at 4 o'clock will be taking on Sacred Heart. That's a 4 o'clock game. And as we get later on into the evening, ESPN3, UIC takes on Youngstown State. Let's go Penguins. And then moving on to 7 o'clock, St. Peter's at Siena, ESPNU. You'll get further into the evening, and at 8 o'clock, you will see Hawaii taking on Cal State Fullerton. Your 9 o'clock game, Seton Hall at Butler. And the nightcap, San Diego State takes on Air Force. Now, over in the NHL, the schedule looks like this for your Friday. As we get to it, a little monitor change. Your Friday, here you go. The Pittsburgh Penguins They're at home against the New York Rangers. Now, ESPN Plus, Edmonton visits Toronto, Nashville at Dallas. Over in the NBA, Friday schedule, Boston will be at the 76ers, 7:30 on ESPN. Denver will be at Phoenix, 10 o'clock on ESPN. So, gives you some great things to watch. Now, 8:30, Dallas at San Antonio. So, go to Cedars, get some great food, enjoy the games, and maybe, just maybe, you'll go up and you'll be watching the Newcastle Red Hurricane. Now, they will take on Moon, and we will have the game here on Nctv45, and then Lincoln Park will visit the Canes on Saturday. Again, the game on Nctv45. So, a lot of great basketball action for you. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. At Delicio's. Look at this sandwich. This is lunch, and I didn't want to overdo it, but I had coleslaw before. This sandwich, absolutely excellent. Cajun chicken, but their menu is so huge, and I'm going to show you all your friends that you knew from the old place. They're all here. So make sure you stop. They're open from 7 to 9. It's Delicio's in downtown Newcastle.
Welcome back as we continue with Newswatch. 31 degrees outside, and as we started, and in fashion, we always seem to lose a degree right before the sun comes up. That going on right here. Now, the Wolf administration reminds older adults with their rights regarding stimulus checks. Pennsylvanians receive a second round of federal stimulus checks as part of Coronavirus Relief Act. Pennsylvania Department on Aging and Human Services and Insurances again are reminded consumers living in long-term care facilities that these checks belong to them and not where they live. And that, I think that's very important, and kind of glad they put that out there, because there's a lot of people that will try and move that. When the first round of stimulus checks went out last spring, we received complaints that involved residents of long-term care facilities being told that the federal stimulus checks count as income and they must surrender them. That not true. So if you have somebody in a long-term facility, make sure that they don't get messed up with being given false information. And there's so much of that out there today that you really got to be careful. And I thank the Wolf administration for that. That was a very important thing to clear up. And sometimes there's a lot of great things that happen. Department of Human Services releases an equity report addressing inequity programs and services. I'm just going to cut this thing short and say, look, folks, be nice to each other. Very important. Well, thank you again for making us your favorite as we've gotten the latest round in and up another 41%. And Nctv45 continues to grow, and we thank you for it. It's a good feeling to think you invite us into your house, car, wherever, every morning for Newswatch and other programming available on your community station here, Nctv45. Now, let's take a look at weather and get a idea where we're at. Humidity 79%, wind speeds from the west at 8, and the barometric pressure not available this morning. Visibility is 10, and the wind chill 24. Now, we're going to enter into, and I wish I didn't have to say this to you, a cold weekend. So, definite cuddle alert involved, and make sure that, let's go to Nctv45 weather and check this out. Stay warm, watch Nctv45.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't only call the score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bob's are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bob's will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather after last night's cloudy low of 27. How is your weekend looking as it starts off with Friday? They haven't fixed that local radar in a long time. Here's the national scene, and what you see is this thin cloud cover layer that stays with us, mixed in with precipitation that is hit and miss all around. And what does that translate into? A forecast like this. Your Friday, isolated showers, a high of 32. Now, they're isolated, the snow showers, because it's just here and there. Your Friday night, mostly cloudy, 18, definite cuddle alert, no questions asked. Your Saturday, isolated showers again, 26, 20% chance. It's just, well, we said it, here and there. Your Saturday night, cuddle alert again, partly cloudy, a low of 15. So you've got two really cold nights. And then you get into Sunday, mostly cloudy, 33. Your Sunday night, cloudy, a low of 26. Monday, chance of rain and snow, cloudy, high of 37. So you start off with snow, you go to rain, 50% chance. Monday night, cloudy, a low of 25. Chance of precipitation, 50%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy and 32. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. And your Wednesday, partly sunny, 31. I would say this is a cold forecast. So make sure that you bundle up, stay nice and warm as the temperature hugs the low 30s and drops into the teens in the overnights. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to be right back after we hear from these great sponsors who want to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Well, welcome back, and that's going to do it. Before we go, I'd like to put something out there, and I hope this is an understood fact. The 1776 Commission, Joe Biden signed an executive order to get rid of it. And with that, I hope that doesn't lead to a gap in American history. We should be a proud country, proud of our achievements and our accomplishments, and work towards a brighter future. Without our students knowing where we came from, it'll make it hard to see where we're going. Now, if you get a chance today, head to the Confluence, and as you saw the train, but head to the Confluence, and they have these Valentines that are from a bygone era, and great display. You know, maybe you're down in Elwood City and you say, well, let me take a ride just to get out of the house, do something different. That would be great. And with that, make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of television, well, then you could tell them this. And this is Dean's train.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Yes, you can tell them we're available anytime on your time. Like that train, I'll be getting that up. That is really remarkable. As you take a look at our great county seat right there, the city of Newcastle, and wherever you are, Elwood City, smashing downtown, as they have a great number of shops and everything right there, and I really want to reach out to them because a lot of times that forgotten. And Volant, also New Wilmington, Pulaski, Edinburgh, wherever you might be, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. We'll have mass for you. We have a lot of basketball. Stay tuned to NCTV 45. Have a great day, everybody.